Kids, you ready to go to work? Let's make some music.
Okay.
Okay.
What do you think?
If we must.
I hope you're enjoying our set design tonight. Donna Hall has made it look fantastic. We moved into the den so we have a little bit more room and we can socially distance. And of course, joining us tonight, Jose Santiago, and hopefully later on tonight we'll have Donna Hall Foster singing some music with us as well.
Okey-dokey.
So Donna, keep us abreast of any kind of request, because I told people that we'd do some requests tonight if they had anything. So if you see any requests, our production manager, Donna Hall Foster.
Help me, Jesus.
Help me, Jesus.
Hey, Kevin Garner.
Oh, man.
Hey, Caroline. Hey, Mallory. Hey, Patricia.
I think.
Oh,
Hey, Paula B.
Yeah.
all the bees on.
AC Leggett.
Oh,
Lori
the Good
Bell.
Music Corporation. The founder, one of the founding members of the Good Music Corporation, AC and Leon. Kevin, y'all hear all the stories about, Kevin, from Rolling the Hay when I was always talking about the road. And Kevin, he's on tonight.
All right. Is he the one that took it down on the stairs?
No.
No.
No, that was Bart.
Oh, okay.
That was pre-Kevin. Kevin was a real road.
Which one I want?
Whatever you want to support. You have any requests yet, D? Anything? No? Then let's do, I wrote a few things down.
Yeah, you did.
You want to start with, I've got it over here, Bonnie, if
Okay.
you want to see it.
I'm trying out a new guitar tonight. Just finished up from Ron Wright. Built this beautiful instrument here, sort of along the same lines as my previous Ron Wright acoustic, only this one's black walnut, and it has the open book headstock for you guitar nerds. I'm going to give it a trial run tonight.
It's so nice it looks like furniture.
It does.
It's beautiful. And so I'm going to give it a test one. Let's put the 9-pound hammer on. You want to?
Well, what do we do? Put the hammer down.
Put the hammer down on this new guitar.
Good.
And I'm playing a Ron Wright fretted bass. Later on tonight, I'll be playing my Ron Wright fretless bass. Mm-hmm. And Anthony Crawford's been a really good endorsement for Ron. So now all of a sudden he has about 7 more guitars to finish up. So congratulations, Ron.
Amen and amen.
Kick her off, Phil.
A little peppier.
Sure.
More like a bluegrass here, like we used to do, maybe.
Sure.
1, 2, 3.
everybody likes that new guitar.
Oh, gosh, that's great.
Oh, it's a beautiful instrument and it's playing great.
Alex Jensen in the house.
Hey,
Oh,
Alex.
man.
Tommy Sharp is in the house.
What?
Dr. Tommy.
Yeah.
We love you, Dr. Tommy.
Oh, my goodness.
New strings in the house.
Yeah. Phil Proctor, I think that new guitar is a winner. It sure got nice. He's kicking over here real nice, and I bet it's never seen some of those chords. I know I played a G and a C and a D on it today. It didn't sound that good.
That's the only chords he knew.
Now.
So it'll require a little bit of tuning tonight, but that's okay because we're having fun. We're out here at our house in Remo, and we moved to the den this week. We were thinking, actually just thinking maybe you're getting bored seeing the same old background.
Next week it's the bedroom.
Oh, uh-oh.
I don't know. Hey, Bub is watching.
Hey, Bob.
Sherman.
Oh, sure.
Sherman.
Sherman, didn't I clean the room?
Kevin Herron.
Oh, man, Kevin's kids, he puts us on the big screen. My friend Kevin that I work with dances, and they're dancing around like crazy. So I hope they're doing that as well tonight. You want to do Anne Michelle?
Sure, let's do it. Song that I wrote a few years back for my wife, Shelley. We call it Anne Michelle.
Jose, am I too loud for you? Okay. You got enough guitar over there? You need some more? Anything?
You reached and found me there in a worn-out second-hand chair, in a run-down two-room flat at the top of the stairs. When you called out my name, I knew I'd never be the same. You captured my heart and played your winning game. Oh, Anne Michelle, you know me very well. You stole my heart, I love you, Anne Michelle. We ran the roads all day while you slept miles away. When night rolled around, you kissed my fears away. Whether rain or sun or moon, midnight or afternoon, you were by my side, promised forever soon. Oh, Anne Michelle, you know me very well. You stole my heart, I love you, Anne Michelle.
got some folk song and everybody's having fun. Sounds good?
Sounds great.
Cool. Kevin, I'm so glad you're on listening tonight. And I hope that my buddy Paula Burnett is in the house and she's listening, I think.
Yep.
And Kevin Derryberry gave us Kevin Derryberry has Kevin Derryberry Ministries, but he was a big part of one of the original members of Telluride, and I always enjoyed his voice and his writing. And he and his son did a show last night, and so I flip always on Tuesdays. I flip back and forth between our friend Dave Anderson up in Huntsville, Alabama, and Kevin Derryberry. And I'm not sure where they live. Do you know, Donna, where they live?
Birmingham.
It is still Birmingham?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Cool.
So we got Diane and Patty watching.
All right. There you go.
Patty's watching from Michigan.
Is that the UP or not? Do you know?
It's not the UP.
It's not UP. Okay, sorry.
It's just the regular mint.
The regular MIT. Is that where they got the
Well,
name
Kevin
of the
says
state?
he's listening, so that's cool.
What, baby?
Rick Carter is in the house.
I know that guy.
Oh man, he's my buddy. Hey, let's do his song that he wrote for me. Won't you? We could do it, Alabama. Will you sing it for us? Is that cool? Have you got the hiccups?
No.
Do me a favor. Take a little low end off my guitar, will you?
I got you. Better?
I don't know. We'll see. Thank you.
Blessed to have the sweet wife joining us tonight after she helped us with the den and worked so hard to get it all straightened out. Donna Phil&Foster singing a song that Rick Carter wrote for me, and we've always done it Rolling Hay, but I think he loves the version that we do, Phil. Let's give him a little Alabama.
Here we go. A 1, 2, 3, 4.
And we rest wrong. And if I can stop plummeting with nothing but you're cold. Happiness to prosper, your sin to fall away. And you never will be lonely on an Alabama day. Yeah, Alabama, I've traveled all around. Been across this great big land, no place like Alabama. Alabama, I've traveled all around. Been across this great big land, no place like Alabama. Been across this great big land, no place like Alabama. Oh, you brought fire, Phil.
I thought I smelled something.
That was nice.
Thanks.
You have trouble hearing me?
Yeah, just a little bit.
Okay.
I need a little bit more, I think, Shadow. You gotta get close to the right and turn you.
More Donna. More Donna.
Yeah.
Thank you, Rick Carter, one of my best friends who wrote me a great tune, and it's just a blessing to still have the Rolling Hay thing going on, and of course we love doing the Phil&Foster thing, and we've been happy to have that going on for July would have been 6 years, and so we really haven't missed a Wednesday. We just had to do something from here to house.
It's 6 years at Callahan's, but I think we did a few gigs before that.
Yeah.
You know, Phil&Foster may go all the way back to 2010,
10? 11?
maybe 12.
Okay. Somewhere in there. Phil, you got anything more? I don't know if you've got. Hey, since Donna's here, we could do When It Rains if that's cool. What we got?
I'm okay with that. You all right with that?
I'm okay with that.
I will do a bluegrasser called When It Rains. One that I wrote, yes sir, some time ago. All right, here we go. It goes like this: a 1, 2, 3. Rough, he first ventured out upon it. He soon learned the ropes and made his way. But when times got tough, he just got tougher and got on it. And he'll be working hard till his last day. When it rains, it comes pouring through the windows. Every heart and soul that's felt the pain. Thunder rolls, can't you see the flash of light? Don't tell me that you've never seen it rain. Nobody knew better than my loving mother how lean the lean years were and all the strain of living life from one paycheck to another and looking for the sunshine through the rain. When it rains, it comes pouring through the windows. Every heart and soul that's felt the pain. Thunder roll, can't you see the flash of light? Don't tell me that you've never seen it rain. To each life, some rain must fall. At times I feel like behind her. He kissed her once, and then she went away. A single tear, and the silence it was broken by the raindrops trying to wash the hurt away. When it rains, it comes pouring through the windows. Every heart and soul that's felt the pain. Thunder rolls, can't you see the flash of light? Don't tell me that you've never seen it rain. I don't believe that you've never seen it rain.
Beautiful.
Thank you. Beautiful harmonies by Donna Hall. Thank
Great
you.
song.
Oh, thank you very much.
I like it.
Appreciate it.
I like it.
Change to the fret.
You need some help? I can assist you.
Well, Stan gets on the fretless bass over there with help from his better half. I'd like to plug our friends down at Callahan's. Make sure you guys drop in on them and support local. I think their special tonight is the LA Burger, which has that very, very hard to find these days Kaneka sausage.
Is it hard to
I
find?
hit several stores today and I could not find it. I guess Mike Pace was out before me buying it all up.
Stock it up.
But don't forget to stop by over in the Oakley Garden District, our friends at Callahan's Irish Social Club.
Yes, and our dear friend and boss, JT, said that music's going to be back. It just may take a minute to kind of get things settled. And so he assured me that we'd be the first act back in Callahan's.
That's what he
We go
said.
back live in there, actually in the place. And so we're thinking we may have to have some kind of big party. Like have people bring lawn chairs. And
20 people. Oh, out in the street, you mean?
yeah.
Yeah.
We got Dave is watching, Dave
No.
Anderson.
Oh,
we got
Dave
Travis
Anderson.
Hall, CC.
Travis.
Oh, good.
Hey, Trav. Cindy
Trav.
Fitzpatrick.
Oh,
AB and the girls.
oh, my babies. Hey, girls.
Jay Lester, Cynthia Adams,
Oh,
Roxy Beach.
oh man. Sweet. Man,
All
we
kind
just...
of folks.
Good to have y'all tuning in this evening.
Amen, amen. What you want to do, Phil?
Lee Abbott, hey Lee.
Oh.
Suzanne Schmidt.
Oh, man. That's the blue bicycle, folks.
Whitney.
It is.
Whitney from Callahan.
Oh, hey, Whitney.
Hey, Whit. From Liz and Whitney.
Oh, hey, girls. So happy to have you guys support us down there
Hey.
while it was...
That's right. A shout out to Kelly, who might be in the kitchen tonight. Kelly, if you're listening, I only got one thing to say to you. Come and get your love.
He always wants to hear.
I think it's
okay.
just the opposite. Yeah, he hates that song.
He hates it, so
Yeah,
we put- oh.
that's why I'm always teasing him with it.
Come and get your love.
Get your love. Hey.
Hey. Jackie. Jackie McCants.
All right, Jackie.
Jeff Side.
All
No,
right.
Jeff Sides. Hey, that's
So many
fantastic.
folks. Cindy.
Oh.
Simpsons.
Yeah, Cynthia's in the house. CC, thank you for listening, and Cindy too, and Travis, brother-in-law. We got a lot of family out there, and April and my babies. It's awesome to have y'all dialing in. I'm down with wherever you want to play. I was kind of thinking maybe we should play something, really pretty. If not memories, maybe platform. We haven't played
I
platform.
haven't played platform in a while. Let's do that. Song that my daughter
Yeah.
Maggie helped me write all those years ago.
I got to learn to song on that. It's good.
Key of F, y'all. This is on one of the Marlowe Boys records.
Is it the first one?
I think it's on the second one. You can find that on all the better music outlets. Platforms. All the music platforms.
Oh, okay. Like, all of them get paid .009 cents.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, it goes like this. On the platform. Riding along, away from home, the world The rain is pouring down. Oh, and outside on the ground it's getting colder. And down along the tracks, oh, the world's turned its back. I'm getting older. Filter through the haze of distant time. I spent years chasing smiles and tears through mazes in my mind. The clouds have blown away. Oh, and now my sunny day is right beside me. We stepped down from the train, oh, and crossed the tracks again, with you to guide me. As we get into the car, oh, we've come so very far. Hope you enjoyed that one. That's called On the Platform. My daughter Maggie helped me write that. And she also sang on it on the Marlowe Boys record.
She did. Did a great job.
Did a wonderful job.
She did.
Thank you, Jose. Beautiful.
Donna, we got some requests or anything, baby?
Hey, City Sid.
Oh, sweet. Family. Oh, man, that's funny. Something to drink. Thank you for tuning in, folks. We are trying to keep the Wednesday night party going strong. Keep it going on the Wednesday night club. Amen. Amen. Fellas, thanks for coming over to the house and hanging out with us. And Don, thanks for helping us get this all set up today.
Thanks for having
Down the hatch, kids.
Thank you very much. Appreciate y'all having us over.
Alex Jensen wants it's going to be all right, but you know, That's the
Yeah,
Marlowe
that's a Marlowe
voice.
voice
Yeah.
too. You know, got to get Donna to learn how to sing
Yeah,
it so
I'm
we
gonna
don't
do
have
that.
Carl.
Ring of Fire. Ron Wright said, Ring of
Ring
Fire.
of Fire. Wow. Just you give it a little. You want to give it a spin? I mean, he dropped off a guitar over here.
Oh yeah, it is. He did build these instruments. I bet he playing whatever the hell he wants.
Let's play put in the key of B.
Oh, great.
Oh, jeez.
And I don't change quite like y'all do.
Okay, you mean like the A thing?
No, you'll hear it.
Oh, play you. Oh.
Ring of Fire, co-written by Merle Kilgore and June Carter. As performed at the wedding of my niece, Becca Proctor Owen.
I got you, baby. Let's do it for Ron Wright.
Why don't we?
Master luthier, wonderful craftsman, and a nice.
Flat.
B flat.
All right.
Ron said.
Okay, fine. We're gonna do this one in A sharp.
Thank you, Ron. I'm playing fretless out here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Here we go. A 1, 2, 3. It's a burning thing, and it makes a fiery ring. I was bound by a wild desire. I fell into a ring of fire. I fell into a burning ring of fire. Went down, 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 the flames went high. And it burns, burns, burns. This ring of fire, this ring of fire. Hit it, trumpets. The taste of love is sweet when hearts like ours meet. I fell for you just like a child. Oh, when the fire went wild, I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 the flames went high, and it burns, burns, burns. This ring of fire, this ring of fire. Well, I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 the flames went high, and it burns, burns, burns. This ring of fire, this ring of fire, this ring of fire, this ring of fire.
Ron Wright. And Lori, of course.
Of course.
And Ella. How's Ella doing, I wonder? I meant to ask Ron today how his dog is doing. So smitten by Phil's new guitar. Ladies and gentlemen, you are getting the Virgin Voyage of the new Phil Proctor Model 2 Phil Proctor. He's already beat the living hell out of Model 1. Ron said he had to bring it in for a 150,000 mile tire rotation on the first Phil Proctor model guitar, and I think he got his money worth out of that one.
So lovely.
And this one absolutely looks like furniture. It's so nice, or as my friend Barry Waldrop always said, furniture.
It's
So
gorgeous.
it is, that's some burled looking black walnut maybe, and it's got all kind of figures and stuff in it. It's gorgeous.
It is beautiful. Beautiful instrument. Thank you so much, Ron. Yes, that's Ron Wright with a W.
That's right. Wright guitars. You can't go wrong with a Wright. Oh, that's my jingle. I'm gonna get a t-shirt that says it. Wright custom built guitars and basses. You can't go wrong with a Wright. That's a logo.
It's spelled wrong with a W, like Wright is spelled with a W.
You- No,
Yeah.
English language.
That's why you hired me.
Yeah, hey, you know.
That's why you hired me, Jose.
Woo! We hired you because you can pick that guitar.
My good looks.
You got good looks. Every band needs some eye candy.
And I can.
D.
Well, whatever.
What you want to do?
What you want to do? Do we have any requests?
They said, hurry up. Reruns of Marcus Welby are coming on.
Fine frying pan.
Oh, Lord.
Man, we got it. Okay.
I mean, we do it together. It's great.
It's a request. Well, you want to save it? Or you want to do it now before whoever asks leaves?
It's Alex.
Okay. Alex has one option, apparently, and it's us. Thank you, Alex, for tuning in.
Hey, Alex, did you get your goodie bag, the Phil&Foster goodies that we sent?
You just sent it, didn't you?
Yeah, where's it going?
Like,
Kuwait?
10 days ago.
Oh.
It's going to Qatar, the Arab Emirates.
Like a Qatar.
Ed Haven says, hey from Jersey.
Wow.
Well, hello. We don't know any Jersey stuff, do we? We don't know any Bruce and Boss.
Yeah. Frankie Valley.
Yeah, thank you, Valley. We did have a request for a frying pan, so let's do that.
Let's do it.
It's an old bluegrass chestnut.
Could you give me a little more vocal?
Sure.
Thank you. Oh,
Yeah.
Wow, that was a lot.
Just bump it.
difference? Can you split that difference?
Alex says it takes about 2 weeks. He hasn't
Okay.
done it yet.
Oh, good. I don't have to worry
It's on
about
the
it.
way.
All right, it's on the way.
Fire the hole. Bill Hewlett, if you're dialing in tonight, Bill sent me a Telecaster.
Oh, yeah.
And it's at Ron Wright's getting a setup and a new bridge put on it.
Oh, and I
And
bet the Alamo doesn't have any strings on it. does it?
Alamo has no strings
I
on
was
it.
going to play one of those tonight.
I know.
Oh, dang.
I'm so sorry, I admit, but I had to get it in there because Ron Wright is now almost in the Leo Fender production model era. So got to get in there before he gets too big. Remember us little people. Donna, you sing Frying Pan with us, if you will.
I will.
I saw a party.
Yeah, here we go.
Stop.
Let's do it bluegrass.
All right.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
I came in late last evening, and I thought I was safe for them. You know, my good gal, she started into grieving. Now I'm headed right back out again. From the fire to the frying pan, from the fire to the frying pan. It's much too hot, I don't dare make a stand. From the fire to the frying pan. old grass.
Hey, my friend Judy Wanson is
No
listening.
way.
Yeah.
Man, that was some mighty fine pick, you know. Phil Proctor right there, ladies and gentlemen. Phil Proctor, award-winning guitar player and a songwriter and a mighty fine fellow, one of my best buddies. So cool to have the buds over here, some of my best buds. Just had Rick Carter down here hanging out with us. We'd have, you know, a big old party, which one day we'll have to do it like a big hay thing and have Rick come down and do something with us. That'd be so fun.
Jimmy Sims says, Cinderella, Firefall. Question.
Wow. Cinderella, can't you see?
No.
I don't think I knew that one.
We did it. Me and Custer did it for years and years.
I heard of Firefall.
Yeah.
What was the one that I'm always
You know.
messing with? It's like,
Don't you know that I love you?
When it all goes crazy and the feeling is gone, days get crazy and the nights get long. You feel like riding is your only friend, and then tomorrow feels waiting. Just remember I love you, and it'll be alright. Firefall, a band that grew out of.
I know. Don't
Yikes.
let me say.
Yeah, you may. Go ahead.
Okay, Phil
Phil,
Proctor.
okay.
Well, the joys of playing with Phil Proctor is he knows a lot of minutia about where the songs came from, the era, who was in the band, and all this stuff. So that group sprung forth from maybe Poco, or no, not Poco. Flying Burrito
The
Brothers.
flying burrito, bro. That's right. All right, Stan. Nice.
I was close. When you say Poco, you know,
Well, they're all intertwined.
yeah,
You know.
it's kind of like us.
Philip Kane in the house.
Philip Kane.
We
and
love
his
you, Philip.
Philip Kane and Miss Virginia came by here this morning and put money in the door.
Thank y'all so much.
Tips. I hate, you know, we maybe it's online busking. Is that what we're doing now?
Yeah,
We're doing
sure.
Online busking.
Amen.
Philip and Miss Virginia, thank you so much for your generous tip. It was so sweet. I got up. I slept a little late because I flew around my Telecaster last night.
8:30.
Oh, no, way past that.
No, and no.
The sun was nice and warm about noonish.
Oh, yes!
Yeah, rock
That's
and
what
roll,
we eat
baby.
tomorrow.
Huh?
Tomorrow.
Is that what you're going to do?
I had to get up early this morning. First time since the middle of March. First time that I had to actually go into work and greet the seniors as they came through, dropping off their iPads, picking up their caps and gowns, and doing various and sundry other things.
They didn't get to have a big celebration.
Well, they were doing graduation in June. We'll see how it goes.
Okay. Well, y'all, you could tell that we're relaxed. We're at the house and we're really enjoying just sitting around playing some music. We want you to feel like you're in the den at our house with us and enjoying yourself. And if you feel like you can and it's not asking too much, you can tip us. The information's pinned on there. It should be at the top. The Venmo, Phil Proctor -2, and the Stan Daddy PayPal thing. If you feel like it, that's cool. If you don't, no pressure.
Just enjoy the
Just
music.
enjoy the music. We're just trying to keep the Phil&Foster with special guest Jose Santiago and the lovely Donna Hall. That thing just going on Wednesdays. Keeping it real. Keeping the Wednesday party going on. Amen.
You want to do something? Sure. Yeah, I don't know what that
You know what I was thinking about that?
What are we thinking about?
I think we should
What you think, Stan?
I think we should jam.
Let's jam.
And one that we haven't jammed on. We've jammed a whole lot on some Beatles. But I was thinking maybe we could jam on something different tonight. Maybe Dillard's?
Oh, I love that.
Yes. Dave Anderson, man, he killed last night.
He kills it every damn
Yeah, he does. But Dave Anderson, you got to check out Dave Anderson.
Tuesday night.
Tuesday nights at 7 o'clock, and the Kevin Derry at 7:30, so you got time to kind of go back and forth like I've been doing. And then, of course, this weekend, Rolling the Hay, Rick Carter and I are going to do the two guys from Rolling in the Hay on a Memorial Day party. And we're going to go live on that because we normally are in Ocoee, Tennessee with the rafting guides, and we've played there for years and years and years. And this year the rafting guys won't be doing that, so we're going to go virtually have a Memorial Day party.
Amelia Perry says, hello, Phil.
Who's that?
Amelia Perry.
Oh, well, hey, Amy, how are you doing? Long time no see, since noon. Thanks for tuning in.
Phil, tell them a little bit about this song, if you don't mind. We kind of take some liberties with it. We jam a little bit on it, but it is a classic. Give them the background.
It is. It was one that was written by some of the members of the Dillards, who were a bluegrass quartet out of Salem, Missouri, who went out to L.A. and made it big out there by getting themselves on the Andy Griffith Show in recurring roles. They were in 6 different episodes, and over the course of the 1960s and into the early 70s, their sound evolved to become a little more psychedelic.
Amen.
A little more electric. And so we're going to kind of bridge that gap ourselves. We're going to play one of their bluegrass songs that was featured on the Andy Griffith Show a few times called There Is a Time.
That did not suck, even that.
Oh, thank
Thank
you.
you, Donna, dude.
It's always fun.
We never know what's going to happen. We just kind of went out there and it just,
Sure enough.
it was everybody clapping and digging it.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
That was
Thank you.
awesome.
That was the, you know, Phil's putting the miles on the new Ron Wright Phil Proctor model.
Ron said epic. I think it's broken in now,
Yeah.
properly.
I'm working on it.
Yeah. I'm digging the invisible pig guard too.
Yes, that is a very nice touch. I like that a lot. Protects the top while showing off the beautiful wood.
That's right, Phil. It'd be like,
It's a gorgeous instrument.
why spray this thing black?
Uh-huh.
You know, as much as I like black. So what he did was on my fretless, he put a see-through kind of a stain where you could see it was black, but you could still see the beauty of the wood. Mm-hmm.
What is it? Transpubescent?
Translucent.
Oh, yeah, translucent.
Oh. Transgender tone.
Wow.
That's what I heard.
Is that naughty pine?
Naughty pine.
What you want to do?
We got any requests, Donna D? We still got people watching? We still got a bunch of folks?
Everybody.
One,
Yeah.
Harrison? Harrison? No, I'm sorry.
I said everybody.
Oh, okay, everybody.
Oh, cool. I hope the girls are still watching. I hope my little babies are watching. Maybe they're dancing around. So, that's always fun.
But that Marty Stewart song
You know what? That's on the list. We hadn't done it in a minute. So, yeah, we'll do that one. Good call, Jose. Ladies and gentlemen, Jose Santiago drove all the way over from across the big water. We split. Don't worry about Jose not having his PayPal up. He's kind of like me, a little frustrated. We're trying to set it up just so. So we split the tips evenly, and don't you worry about it. I get 60, they get 40. It's a perfect split.
Oh, it's better than it used to be.
Right.
No. We split everything evenly. Thank you so much for just tuning in. Don't feel like you got to tip us, but if you do, that's fantastic. We'll make sure that everybody gets a split. And Jose is he has the farthest to drive, so I'm going to give him an extra little bonus tonight. I'm going to give him a sandwich before he goes on.
Ooh, we're asking for some Marty Stewart.
Marty Stewart?
Yeah, it's Amelia Perry wants some Marty Stewart.
Okay.
Guess what? We'll put
We're about to deliver on that, Amy. And Jose.
Kind of count me in on how you.
I like that.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
As I look at the valleys down below, they are green just as far as I can see. As my memories return, how my heart can yearn for you and the days used to be. High on the mountaintop, standing all alone, wondering where is my life long. High on the mountaintop, wind blowing free, thinking about the days that used to be. Well, I wonder if you ever think of me. Oh, has time erased your memory? As I listen to the breeze blowing gently through the tree, I wonder if you ever think of me. High on the mountain top, standing all alone, wondering where the year of my life gone. High on the mountaintop, wind blowing free, thinking about the days that used to be. And I wonder if you ever think of wow. Thanks, that was a good suggestion. I appreciate it. Man, I love that. That big old D note, man. Those things are just so good. Big D notes. Well, we still got a bunch of people on there, and if we do, we're just going to keep playing. And if you guys are getting tired or you need to go and do something else, well, let us know. And I got a big old list over here still, all kind of good stuff we can play.
Oh, yeah.
You got any requests on yours? Don, we got any requests, baby?
Ricky Skaggs or anything by God Clark.
Oh, man.
Man.
You know, the only Ricky Skaggs we might be able to pull off is his cover of the Stanley Brothers.
Okay. Is that
Mountain Girls.
Mountain Girls? Sure. Let's
We could do a Ricky Skaggs and Kentucky Thunder. We could do our cover of their cover of the Stanley Brothers. A big shout out to my friend up in Nashville, Shane McClure, for sharing a podcast with me that's all about the history of bluegrass. Toy Heart, that's the name of the podcast. And just tuned in and listened to an episode it was an interview with Jesse McReynolds of Jim and Jesse and the Virginia Boys. Everybody knows Jim.
Yeah, we do Jim and Jesse. Hey, we do one of those maybe.
Maybe we could.
All right, let's do this Mountain Girls.
All right, and you know what? Old Slewfoot, we had a request for that last week, and I didn't see that.
Okay, we'll
Old
do
Slewfoot.
We can't do those back to back though.
We could do them together though and get two birds with one stone.
Okay, all right.
Here's one called How Mountain Girls Can Love. We'll send it out to our favorite mountain girl, Liz, down at the Callahan's. Huh?
Get out was riding the mountain high cold.
Ain't the first. That's the verse. Let's do the chorus.
Yeah, that's what we're going to start off with. No, that's the verse. Get out, boys. Go back home. Here we go. Here. Key bag. 1, 2, 3. You remember the night we walked down the lanes, our hearts were getting happy then. You whispered to me as I held you close, you hope this night would never end. Get down, boys, go back home, back to the girl you love. Treat her right, never wrong, how mountain girls can love. Mountain Boys.
Man, that was on fire right there.
Well, that was fun.
What about Surfing Bird? What is
Surfing Bird. Is that Stephen Rains? S.W. Rains?
Yes. Yes.
Stephen Rains, whose family founded Rainsville, built all around his great-great-grandfather's still. I don't know about that, but sounds good.
Kevin Derryberry says Phil Proctor, the guitar doctor.
Oh, Lord. Who said that?
Kevin Derryberry, buddy.
Yeah, the guitar doctor. I play as though I have a virus. And you don't want to catch that.
It's one that you got to scratch. If you got an itch, it's got to be scratched.
Oh.
Surfing Bird. We'll see if I can put a little Surfing Bird in something there for you, Stephen. You and your lovely wife, Ashley.
Ashley, yeah. They're big Callahans.
Dr. Proctor.
I'll tell you what, man, Derryberry last night and his son, Cam,
awesome.
they sound so good together. It's so much fun to see a father and son team work. And it's just so cool. Because we have a lot of that in our family. We had a lot of musicians, and they get to come and play in different formats and do different things. Ellie was little. She would come and play the tambourine with us. I don't know that they get up on stage with us anymore. They got a little too big for it, you know.
Yeah, 4. They're too big for it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, if we have a, let's see, you know, we can play a couple more. We're going to play a couple more and call it a night, y'all. We're Phil&Foster. This is Jose Santiago. And off camera tonight, singing a lot of beautiful harmonies, we have Donna Hall in the house. For your love.
So where we go?
Who knows?
I don't know. You know what I'm thinking?
You know, the
Maybe
other one is just
Love
like
Me.
Oh, okay. So we'll do another one of ours. It's a love song, so you might want to turn down that candelabra you got next to your tub. And yeah, the love song. It's picking up that lava.
Very wild.
Get that pumice going on your back and your scaly feet. All right.
Put some lotion on my saggy feet.
If that ain't love.
That's love. That's all I've
Anyway.
been thinking of.
What's that?
Got me going.
Oh, here we go. Getting down to the nitty gritty, so to speak. All right, here we go. This is called Love Me. 1, 2, ready, play. I don't know what to call you anymore, my darling. I'm asking you right now to call on me. And I don't know what to say when I finally get through. But I want you to know I ain't asking to be free. Come on, love me. Why don't you love me? Say that you'll be mine. Things will work out fine. You'll just love me. Come on and love me. I need you here today. Don't you ever go away. Just stay and love me. You've been with me for oh so long, my darling. You might want to leave. Well, the grass is greener everywhere but here, my love. There's no better place to be than here with me. Come on, love me. Why don't you love me? Say that you'll be mine. Things will work out fine if you just love me. Come on and love me. I need you here today. Don't you ever go away. Just stay and love me. Stay and love me.
still love me. Still love me.
Thank you so much.
Phil&Foster wrote that song.
Dude,
I did.
original.
Oh, thank you so much for the shout out, Donna.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to do
Appreciate
one
it.
more song, y'all. Let's think of
Wow.
one more barn burner. I mean, we've been playing almost an hour and a half, so these people probably get ready to go.
Man, time flies when you're having fun.
Oh, God.
Let's do a little taste of Slewfoot. Somebody had requested
Oh,
that
yeah,
last
sure,
week,
sure.
and I said, yeah, we'll get it maybe 2 weeks ago.
Okay, was that A or?
It is A, High on the Mountain. This was a hit for Johnny Horton back in the 50s, and then Jim and Jesse and the Virginia Boys covered it sometime later. Called Old Slewfoot. It's a song about man's inhumanity to man.
And I'm Bear.
Oh, yeah, and there's a bear in there somewhere. One, two, three.
High on the mountain, tell me what you see. Bear tracks, looking back at me. Better get your rifle, boy, before it's too late. That bear's got a little pig, he's headed to the gate. Well, he's big round the middle and he's broad, running 9 miles an hour, taking 30 feet a jump. Ain't never been caught, he ain't never been treed. Some folks say it's a lot like me. Well, I saved up my money, and I bought me some bees. They started making them way up in the trees. Cut down the trees, but my honey's all gone. Old Slewfoot's done made himself at home. He'd been around the middle and he'd run, running 9 miles an hour, taking 30 feet a jump. Never been caught, he ain't never been treed. Some folks say he looks a lot like me. Winter's coming on, it's 20 below. That river's froze over, so where can he go? We chase him up a gully and we run him in a well. We shoot him in a fire, let's listen to him yell. Well, he's big around the middle and his broad crows are up, running 9 miles an hour, taking 30 feet a jump. Well, he ain't never been caught, he ain't never been treed. Some folks say he looks a lot like me. Yeah, some folks say he looks a lot like me. Whoa! Oh, Old Slewfoot. Song about a bear and some men and winter and honeybees and stuff like that. And, you know, me and God just watching Scotty grow. I'm not sure.
And they're asking for Sally G.
Whoa!
Oh, nice.
A
Whoa!
couple
Okay.
of yeah.
Whoa!
What?
Huh?
Huh?
I gotta get.
Somebody asked for Sally G.
Several
That's
folks.
somebody I paid $2 to do for that one.
Hey, I got cheat sheet.
Several folks.
Give me that black notebook over there if you don't mind,
Wow.
sweetheart.
Several folks would like to hear an obscure Paul McCartney song. One that I remember hearing on the radio in Huntsville, Alabama in the mid-1970s.
You know what? I kept so many cheat sheets that somewhere in here.
Back in the day, you know, it was hard to come across this music if you didn't have that. That song had originally only been released on a 45 single. It was on the flips. It was on the B-side of Junior's Farm, which was somewhere around the time of, I don't know, Red Rose Speedway or Wings at the Speed of Sound, one of those.
Look what I got.
All right. Anyway, Anyway, so we'll stumble through this one.
Oh my
Wow. Obscure Paul
See
McCartney.
that?
Take that, Dave Anderson. Obscure Paul McCartney. So obscure we don't know it.
You want to maybe put this on my knee, maybe? I hate to have a cheat sheet. What?
Well, there's a stool right there.
This is good.
This is out of the ordinary, you know. We don't typically do this.
Can you see?
We
Oh, this is great.
just like to usually conjure things up out of our brains. Of course, that leads us into a lot of trouble. Anyway, it's called Sally G. I don't know, we're going to go A, and then up to maybe that C. I'm not sure how it is.
It is.
Somewhere to the south of New York City lies a friendly state of Tennessee. Down in Nashville town I made a pretty big fool out of me. And they called her Sally, Sally G. Why'd you wanna do the things you do to me? You're my Sally, Sally G. You took the part that was the heart of me, Sally G. Nighttime took me down to Printer's Alley, where Sally sang behind the bar. I cast my eyes upon her as she sang a tank of mine. I used to love to hear her sweet guitar, and they called her Sally, Sally G. Why did you wanna do the things you do to me? You're my Sally, Sally G. You took the part that was the heart of me, Sally G. Me and Sally took up, things began to look up. Me and her were going strong. Then she started lying. I could feel our love was dying. I heard a voice say, move along, move along. Now I'm on my own again, and I wonder if she really ever understood. I never thought to ask her what that letter G stood for, but I know for sure it wasn't good. And they called her Sally, Sally G. Why do you wanna do the things you do to me? You're my Sally, Sally G. You took the part that was the heart of me, Sally G. Oh, you took the part that was the heart of me, my Sally G.
From Paul McCartney, recorded in Nashville, Tennessee, back in the 70s.
Most impressive thing about that is not that I fumbled through with the chart,
It's beautiful,
is
Stan.
that I found the damn
Yeah, that's
chart.
impressive.
This is, this chart, I've had this chart from you for about 5 years. And within a few seconds, I put my hands up.
That was beautiful.
That's what they
amazing.
said.
That's what it is.
What's that?
It's amazing.
It's amazing.
Downright. It's downright amazing. All right, we got time for one more song, kids. I'm getting ready for Donna. I made us some incredible sandwiches. We have some deli meat over here, all kind of chips.
Deli.
We're going to do the deli thing. Deli! We're going to do the deli thing. want to say thanks to Liz and Whit and probably Trevin, or maybe, I don't know who all's down there.
I don't know, Fez maybe down there.
Fez.
Kelly may be representing his new Phil&Foster 2020 shirt.
Word.
Because we have, it's 2020 because we have a vision for the future.
That's right. And we listen, our platform
Oh,
is...
2020 vision.
Oh,
You
my
get
God.
it?
Yeah.
Our platform is, here's our whole slogan. Our whole thing is Phil&Foster 2020 because you could do worse.
Amen and
You
amen.
could do worse.
Let's go there. Sherman's saying 9-pound hammer. Did y'all do that already?
We did, sure, we started with it, but, I ain't scared to do it again if we need to because Sherman's... No, I don't want to do it mine.
Huh?
9-pound hammer. It's a little too heavy for my size. For my size. For my size.
For my size. Oh, that 9-pound hammer. It's a little too heavy for my size. For my size.
No, Sherman, that wasn't what you were thinking of, was it? We said, could we do 9-pound hammer?
We've gone too long.
We've gone out there. And there's no Red Bull involved in this either. We went nuts, and there's barely any caffeine going around here right now. Okay, maybe a little bit. So one more song, y'all. We got time for one more song. Could we do a rocker just for fun? I just want to rock.
What you want to do? We can do Chuck Berry.
Sure.
It's his 187th birthday. Chuck Berry.
187.
But who's counting?
He's older than us.
He is. Chuck Berry, the father of rock and roll. Some of you kids missed that on that worksheet. Here we go. Let's do Maybelline.
Yeah.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybelline, why can't you be true? Oh, Maybelline, why can't you be true? You done started back doing that thing you used to do. Well, as I was on the big over the hill, I saw Maybelline in the coupe de ville. Cadillac sitting on Holman Road, another night runs up VA4. Cadillac's doing about 95, we remember the bumper rolling side to side. Maybelline, why can't you be true? Oh, Maybelline, why can't you be true? You done started back doing them things you used to do. Well, that tattoo love to learn for him. I thought about how to do no more. Done got cloudy, it started to rain. I tooted my own before that's the thing. Rain was blowing all on my hood, and I knew that was doing my motor good. Maybelline, why can't you be true? Oh, Maybelline, why can't you be true? Yeah, you done started back doing that thing you used to do. Chuck Berry, Mandolin 1955. We're Phil&Foster with our special guest, Mr. Jose Santiago, and of course, doing everything else under the sun, Miss Donna Hall. Thank you so much for tuning in, kids. It's been fun. We'll catch you next time, I reckon.